Hello everyone, and welcome to this guided meditation to connect with Ra in a beautiful pyramid. Now, hopefully you've clicked on this because you're interested in the god Ra. Historically, Egyptian civilization went on for thousands of years, so who the gods are and how they changed and merged with each other changed over history. The Ra himself is one of the old gods, but across the way he got associated with other gods along the way. He was associated with Khepri. I'll just show you this little scarab guy here at the sunrise. Ra being a god of the sun, and he was associated at some points later in the history with Amun, and you've got him hyphenated to be called Amun-Ra, and you've got him at points associated with Horus. Egyptian gods and goddesses changed over time, but they're still incredibly powerful. Now for me, I just associate Ra plainly with the sun and the sunlight and the beautiful energy that that brings, and so he's really good for bringing boosts and helping you find your energy. And so hopefully this should be a meditation that makes you feel really good. I associate him with the solar disc. Now, here is my rather fabulous solar disc, looking very bright here. This is actually a charger plate, but I think actually, you know, we should use what we've got. If you've got something right around that reminds you of a god or goddess, then it's totally worth making use of it, because sometimes you'll find you'll have objects in your house that already associate, and you can just use them because they've already been gifted to you. Now, when I'm talking about a pyramid, I'm talking about this shape, this little pyramid I picked up on a trip to Egypt many years ago. I'm not sure what the symbols on it mean, but I do love the shape. And there are all sorts of videos about the sacred geometry of pyramids if you want to look those up, but I won't go into it here. I've also got on my table today this beautiful piece of citrine. Now citrine, I just really associate with the sun. I just think it's beautiful. Such gorgeous solar energy. You can see it twinkling. Hopefully you can feel the vibes of that. Beautiful citrine crystal. Now the last thing I'm going to do before we get started is I'm going to light some incense. Now, I'm very lucky because I have a lovely friend called Kevin at House of Kia, and he makes beautiful incense that is based on Egyptian recipes. So I'm going to put some of this in my incense burner today. I've been saving it. Just light my disc. I love the sound of when the disc lights up. And then I'm going to pop some of my incense on it. I'm going to have a good pinch. It's a fabulous smell. It's like, it's got frankincense and myrrh in it and dates. You can just imagine that like the scent of ancient Egypt wafting towards you. It's a bit of a fiery one. You can possibly see the smoke coming across the screen. I'm going to pop it over here so that it doesn't waft too much in our way. But we can still smell it. Right, so without further ado, shall we get started? What I'd like you to do is get yourself comfortable. With all meditation, you don't have to work too hard. I think if you overcomplicate it and get mad at yourself for getting distracted, then you kind of ruin the magic. All you need to do if a thought pops into your mind is acknowledge that it's there and let it float away. So for now, what I'd suggest you do is you get yourself comfortable. Either sitting down or laying down, whatever feels best for you. Just get yourself into a position where you're comfy and cozy and not going to be disturbed. Might be stating the obvious, but please don't do this while you're driving or trying to achieve something else, because you're likely to go quite far away in your mind and you won't be able to concentrate. Don't want anybody having any accidents. So if you are nice and comfortable, I'd suggest you close your eyes because I find that easier to visualise, but that is up to you. All you're going to be looking at if you watch this video without your eyes shut is me talking. So if everybody's comfy, then I'll begin. I'd like you to start by taking some nice slow breaths. Just focus on the air, breathing slowly in and out. Just feel like on the out breath you can slowly release any tension you're holding on to. Just slow down your breathing. It's time to let your body rest now, as I take you on a beautiful journey. I want you to imagine you're in Egypt thousands of years ago, at the time when the lands around the Nile were lush and green and the sky was blue and the weather is that perfect temperature for you. You can smell the vegetation, the gardens, the tranquility. You find yourself in a garden at the base of a great pyramid. As you walk through the garden, the pyramid sounds huge beyond it. And whilst you can't quite see where the entrance to the pyramid is, you walk towards it. Gently and easily. As you come closer to the pyramid, you note its beauty. Its smooth stone casing is shining in the sunlight of this beautiful day. As you get closer, you can almost feel it humming with energy. As you get closer still, you put your hand out to touch it and realise that it's not solid. You step forward and find yourself in a corridor. Inside, you step in and it's dark in a soothing way, lit with firelight. It's cool and calm. You can smell the incense. and feel the stillness and power of this enormous building. The corridor you're standing in heads downwards, deep down, and every step you take, you feel more relaxed. As you head down, deeper down, more relaxed. So relaxing, just stepping down. Keep walking down, down, more and more relaxed, deeply relaxed as you're walking down the corridor, getting more and more relaxed. Deeper now, more relaxed. Down, deep down, more relaxed. Till you find at the bottom it opens up into a chamber. And in that chamber is the most comfortable looking place you can imagine to rest. You go over to this resting place and get yourself so comfortable. You feel like this is the comfort that could last 1,000 years. You settle yourself down and are just feeling so comfortable, so peaceful, so quiet. It's like you could almost drift off, like you're almost part of the pyramid. Pyramids are often thought to be built in the shape of the sun's rays. It's interesting, you find yourself deep in the dark and comfortable. But now it's time to start breathing in the light. As you are settled and comfortable, you notice that the light is lifting the darkness, and that somehow the sun's rays that were sliding down the outside of the pyramid, making it glint and shine, are somehow starting to dissolve the darkness. This is the power of Ra. Ra, the power of the sun, the power of creativity, the power of life, the energy of the sun's rays sliding down the outside of the pyramid and turning the darkness into light. As you lay here breathing, you watch the spectacle as the light that was just the outside of the pyramid comes inwards and the darkness dissolves, just like the rays of light at sunrise peeping over the horizon and then growing bigger and stronger. The rays of light become the pyramid and the whole structure becomes sunlight, and you are now laying in a pyramid that's made of sunlight energy. And just lay in that sunlight energy. Feel the buzzing energy of the sun's rays as the whole pyramid becomes made of light. And that light lands on you, and the energy of the pyramid and the sun's rays land on you, filling you up, going through your skin in a safe and comfortable way, filling up your body with sunlight, filling and your throat, filling up your shoulders and your arms with beautiful sunlight energy coming from the buzzing, vibrating energy of the pyramid. Feeling raw sunlight energy having filled up your arms and your hands. Feel that sunlight energy filling up your torso, your belly, your back, your hips, your thighs, your knees. Sunlight energy from Ra filling up your calves and your feet. Becoming one with the energy of the pyramid and the sunlight. Now we ask Ra, what do you need today? Because we know light can be split into all the colours of the rainbow. And you will have your own references in your mind of what colours have meaning and what properties they have. Now we're going to ask Ra to send you down the colour of light that you need. Do you see the sunlight changing? It changes to the colour that you need. The whole pyramid changes colour to the colour that you need. Right now, Ra is sending you the colour of light energy that you need. It slides down the energy of the pyramid and through the pyramid and into you. And you drink it in. You drink in that colour energy. Breathe deeply and let it fill you up again. Let it go to where it needs to go. You may find that your whole body is filled with the colour. Or you may find that it goes to a specific body part, depending on what you need. It's absolutely perfect for you. Just enjoy the sensation of Ra sending you the colour of light that you need. Now we're going to ask Ra to give you another colour, because humans are complicated and sometimes we need more than one. So if Ra needs to send you another colour, he will now. If Ra feels you just need more of the same colour, the first colour, that's just fine too. The colour of light that Ra is sending is absolutely right for you. And it feels amazing. It might be going to a specific body part. It might be filling your whole body. Either way is just perfect. And perhaps it's possible that you need one more colour. So we're going to ask Ra if the colour needs changing, for him to change it now and send you a new colour of light, of Ra sunlight, if he thinks you need it. And that might be going to a particular body part, or that might be filling up your whole body. Either way is fine and feels so good. As Ra is sending you the sunlight energy that you need. And you are a being of light, connected to the pyramid and connected to Ra and the sunlight energy. This power and this energy should give you the boost that you need. And we say thank you to Ra as we slowly breathe and let that energy work its way around us as the sunlight, as the Ra light slowly fades and the darkness of the pyramid returns. You rise up from your comfortable place and start ascending the stairs, walking up the tunnel, heading towards the light, walking upwards, back towards the light, stepping upwards now with all the power and energy still inside you, back towards the light. Starting to smell the smells of the garden from where you came in and see the light before you as you step out into it. Breathe deeply the scent of the garden and enjoy the lush greenery. Now I'd like you to go find a tree that looks like a good resting place and sit yourself down, leaning against it so that you're comfortable. Once you're comfortable, just want you to take some breaths and join with the tree. You're breathing. Feel your spine grow roots out the bottom of it. Allow your fingers to grow roots out of them too, and let them grow down and down along with the tree. Down and down the roots grow. keep going down and down and down. Keep growing those roots down and down and down, because we want to ground you back to the earth now. Down and down and down, grow your roots down until you find a big rock to wrap them around. That's it. Wrap them around the rock. Wrap yourself nice and tight back to the earth. That's it. Feeling more secure now. Still feeling the energy, but feeling deeply connected to the earth as well. It's time to come back to the waking world. So when you're ready, you can give yourself a little wriggle. Maybe your fingers or your toes. Feel wherever you're sitting or laying in contact with your body. Maybe a big sigh. Get yourself moving, and when you're ready, open your eyes. There. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, I'd really love it if you hit like and subscribe. I'd also love to hear all about the colours that you got in the pyramid and any other revelations you had while you're in there. And I hope you all have a beautiful day.